who this is. Oh, damn, that was 8 minutes ago. It's been 8 minutes. I can't text back. Right? 8 minutes is too long. What's up? I went on a fucking pimple popping attack, dog. I messed up everything. I fucked it all up. It's my problem. I get in the shower and just. My needles, can't really do nothing with it yet. Still have to not only reconstitute it, but I also have to. Whatchamacallit? I have to wait let me see, what's the time on? Come on, cuz. 3 hours and 2 minutes left. Fuck. It's 9:42. It's gonna be 1 a.m. when I inject this crap, but it's supposed to help me sleep, right? So should better get me in that deepity beepity sleep. Oh, this is the broken one. What I'm doing? Chill. Let me really break that shit. I really know which one it is. I'm open a fresh pack. Touch only one. I just showered and I washed my hands before even doing all this stuff. Plus, I use the alcohol swab anyways. So, hold on. Do I need to? Let's look something up right. Clickety clap, clickety slap. Let's look up. Bacteriostatic. How do you spell this shit? Bacteria? Okay, why isn't it popping up? Bacteriostatic water. Oh, I put bass, not back. That's why I'm tripping. Do you need to refrigerate bacteriostatic water? How to easily I guess this isn't the place to ask anything. I need to try to ChatGPT. Once opened. Bacteriostatic water. Yes, once a bottle of bacteriostatic water is open, it should be refrigerated to slow bacterial growth and preserve sterility. After opening, refrigerate 36 to 46 degrees Fahrenheit is recommended. Shelf life after opening is up to 28 days. Beyond 28 days, throw it out. So that's only for a month. Once it's open, fuck. That means I gotta buy another one. What a waste, bro. What a big ass one by mistake. I wasn't sure. I mean, this was like $15, so it's whatever. So, anyways, so it has a little cap on it always, right? So you just get that with your thumb. Just pop it open. You're gonna get the alcohol swab. Boom, boom, boom. That should have came off a little better, so I have to like stick it in there so it actually touches the rubber seal. Boom. Get that cleaned up. Boom. Same thing with the peptide. It's just like a steroid bottle. Just pop it off. Looks just like it would, like a regular standard vial. Now, put this back on here. Now I'm supposed to inject the amount of water that I'm getting and air back into the bottle, back into the vial of the bacteriostatic water. So that way so I have to put in, since I'm getting out, how much? 6, right? Oh, but this isn't 6 mLs. It would have to be 6 of these, right? No, that doesn't make sense either. Now let's go back to the peptide calculator, yeah? So if I want each one to be 300 micrograms, and I put 6 milliliters, but are these milliliters? Another question for you. Sorry, I gotta get these numbers right. Holy shit! So yeah, a 100 unit insulin syringe holds 1 ml of liquid. In other words, if your syringe is labeled 100 units, its total capacity is exactly 1 ml. So 1. So that's impossible. I can't fit fucking 6 of these. 6? Can I? No. So let's see. Now I gotta tweak numbers now again because I thought it was gonna be enough space to put 6 into 6 and make it to even with the 3. Fuck. Damn, this completely changes everything. How many mLs am I adding? 3. So if I do 3 mLs of liquid, so if I put 3 of these in here, which still kind of looks like it won't fit. Let me see how many I can fit then, I guess, bro. So 100 units is 1 ml. That's wild, bro. That's crazy as fuck. You see, this stuff's not that easy, bro. You have to like calculate everything precisely, and it's pretty stressful, man. So okay, I definitely have to add the. So I'm gonna go down to the 100, all the way at the bottom, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this amount of air into the vial, because what that's gonna do is gonna take off pressure. Actually, I just blew on that. That's not good. There's bacteria. So then boom. So now I wonder how many I could fit in there. Hopefully 3. So it could be an even 1.5. To have a dose of 300 micrograms, pull the syringe to 15. Mierda. All right, anyway, so look, boom. Pop this open. Boom. Now there's a bunch of air in the thing, right? So now you flip it over, and now it should draw by itself. You see how it starts to move by itself? Oops. See, I'm not even pulling on it, and it's coming out. That's because of the pressure. So now I can pull, and it's way easier to draw the water. So I'm just going to put this bubble back in there. Boom. There goes the bubble. No more air. You don't want any air in there. Boom. Oh, going too fast. You don't want any bubbles in there. The bubbles will cause pain and shit, and it's just a pain in the ass. So let me just go back. Get rid of all that air and just draw back slowly. Damn, is that another bubble, dude? Where are they coming from, cuz? Alright, that's a little cleaner. It looks like oily still. It's pretty crazy. I've never done this before. This is my first time ever fucking with peptides. So this is at 100 units. So, boom. 100 units. I'm going to wipe the alcohol one more again, just in case. So now I have to slightly tilt it, and then it says to put it into the side of the. It says to put it like directly. You have to like lean the needle kind of on the side of the syringe. I mean of the glass bottle, because it's very fragile. This is like a fucking thread on here. What is that? Oh, not out of my stomach. So here we go. I'm gonna put it on the side where I can see the shit going in. So I'm gonna slowly add the water in. I'm going so slow. I do not want to ruin this shit. I'm only gonna be able to fit 1 fucking ml in here, bro. This shit is such a delicate process. And I still feel like I'm being rough with it. All right, now put this to the side, and I'm going to slowly. You can see inside of it. I don't know if you can see still some white powder. So now I just have to like twist it around. Supposedly, just do this to it. Move it around softly. Don't even like mess with it too much. Still a big old chunk right there. Eventually it's gonna get in there. Just gotta keep twisting. Turn, turn, turn. Come on, bro. Because if you knock it, shake it, drop it, anything, you can destroy the compound. It's super delicate, man. Very, very delicate. These things are literally amino acids made in labs, dude. Come on, I mean, I got fucking 3 hours to go, but I ain't trying to do this for 3 fucking hours now. I could fit definitely more mLs in there, bro. So I'm gonna put another hole full of whatchamacallit. Another fucking beam bam boom of air. So I just added another 100 units of air into the bacteriostatic water, flipping it over, boom, letting us do its thing. I see a bubble, so I'm gonna throw it all back in there, get rid of that bubble, and now I'm gonna slowly draw. That's gonna be, where's the line at? So that's gonna be another 100 units of bacteriostatic water. So now let's see. So now we're at 2. So we gotta remember, it's just still not fucking dissolving, dude. Anyways, whatever. So back into the corner right here. I'm just gonna drop that bitch in there. All right, so that's 2. Just open this freaking thing. Like a little small tiny bit right there. You see the white? A little bit of white at the bottom, dude. It just won't catch the oil. It won't catch the water. I can actually put one more. Whatchamacallit? I can definitely put one more in here. It'll be like almost a full vial. So let's draw back to 100. It's 100 micrograms. And then we're going to put it directly into the bottle, all full of air. That's 100 micrograms of air. Oh, now we're just going to boom, pull first time. You're always going to get a little bubble the first time. Push all that back. Now draw. I still see bubbles. And now draw. Oh no, she's a squirter. Oh fuck. So now just put it right back in, and then just pull from the same thing because all the pressure is the same right now. Push that back in. Boom. This thing needs to fucking dissolve, this little bastard, bro. There's bubbles like crazy in this motherfucker, though. Maybe the bubbles will fucking break that rock up, dude. Sick of it. So now this will be 3 micrograms like we have over here, or sorry, 3 mLs inside of the 6 milligrams. This motherfucker's still chilling right there. Come on, Cole, you're making this complicated. Now, boom. Back into the corner of the bottle right here. Boom. Just slowly let that shit go. So tedious, huh? What a mission. That shit's still solid, bro. Kind of like feel resistance. I don't know if that's from the air or if I just put the needle in a really tight spot. Yeah, the needle was in a tight spot. See, boom, now I have like a full vial. So that's 3 micrograms. I'm sorry, dang it, dude, 3 milligrams. I don't know. It says to shake it around like this on the table, but never to rock it or shake it, just to let it roll. Some people even said to do it like this in your hand. I don't know if maybe the heat helps with that. Come on, man. That's a mission, dude. What the fuck? It needs to dissolve because these are specific measurements and specific, amounts. It's pretty imperative. So I need you to tighten up, bro. You need to wake up. Join the party. CJC. It's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I'll show my dad and shit. Dun, 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 dun. What's up with this flash, dude? This phone is so messed up, dude. It's trash, man. I gotta get a new phone. Just that one little piece that needs to dissolve. Come on, man. It's getting smaller and smaller, so it's slowly, becoming one with the bacteriostatic water, definitely. I can tell every time I look at it, it's a different size. I just want to be able to, have it completely 100%. Even because there's 3 compounds in that powder. So the measurements are so precise that I need it to be 100% perfect. I don't know if I'd be able to fit another. No, I shouldn't try. Just leave it alone. I have the measurements there for 3. I just have to get it up to the 15 once a day. So it's not even much. It's like it's literally that much I have to inject every day. That's nothing. And this is like superhuman shit. 19 minutes comiendo pinga with this shit. Looks like it's getting smaller and smaller. I can't believe I bought so much bacteriostatic water, dude. Fuck. That's cray. You look super tiny now. That's almost invisible now. Barely. Oh yeah, I'm excited, bro. Superhuman shit. Let's do this. Tell me how much time I got left. Oh, 2 hours and 43 minutes. We can go, bro. See what I'm saying? This shit is all about discipline, man. Most motherfuckers be like, whatever, it's gonna have the same effect. And just inject that shit all day long and shit, but no, bro. Like straight up, like everything is down to like the way the body responds to things and just doing blood work and seeing it, like having the proof and having the data in front of you. Like, you know, like there's people that just literally, oh, look, it's gone. Boom, completely reconstituted. So I'm just going to keep moving it around a little bit. Keep it like, you know, make sure you can't drop this shit. Just got to make sure everything is constituted properly. So yeah, and there you have it. I'll wipe it off with alcohol now. So boom. It's completely clear liquid. See? The whole bottle's full. So now all I gotta do is, from this bottle, I pull this much every day before bed, 4 hours after eating any kind of carbohydrates or sugars. Just the same shit, really. So basically what you're aiming for is to, before you inject this, you have to have your blood sugar level stable at a fasting state. So that's like if your blood glucose is right when you wake up, you haven't had nothing to spike your insulin, like, you know what I'm saying, for like 6 to 8 hours, depending how much you sleep. Me, I sleep like 3-4 hours. So it's a little bit different. It's another reason why I kind of like opted for this blend, because you know, it creates double the HGH, and then it also tells it to release it, you know, on command. So it's kind of like every time I take this injection, I'm going to sleep, I'm recovering better, I'm sleeping better, my body's healing, my skin is producing more collagen. So like it's going to be, you know, it's a plus for everything. And then like the main one is the human growth hormone, because of the fact that I weight train, the fact that I do more weight training than cardio, the fat's going to come off because of ipamorelin and because of the properties for fat burning and metabolization for fat cells that are stored because of HGH also help with that too. But the thing is, it'll help me grow my muscles while reducing my fat. So I'm going to be gaining weight but losing fat percentage. And then I'm also going to be dealing with the healing properties of this shit too. So this right here is like, it's a perfect blend. Like whoever thought of these three putting together, like when you do the research on all these peptides and then you think about these three put together, like they work in synchronization to like make the perfect recipe or the perfect cocktail to grow and to burn fat at the same time. That's pretty much been my goal. My goal has always been to, hey, you know, I want all my abs to show, but I want my muscles to be huge. I want hypertrophy. I want to achieve a good, you know, physique with a V-tapered back and whatnot. And in order to do that, man, you need to have the perfect protocol. You have to do a lot of research, and it's just not something that comes overnight, man. It took me I've been studying peptides and all this stuff for like a year and a half, studying about like blood sugar levels, insulin, cortisol levels, all this, everything, man. Everything you could think of that has to do with like this type of shit. I've been studying it for like quite some time already, so it's kind of been like a hobby of mine, just learning about it. Like I don't even have to, like I could put this into play. I could charge people for this information that I've learned over the past year and a half. I can make money out of this. I can monetize my knowledge, and you know everything that I know. I've already tried to help out a friend with like a certain protocol and all that stuff, and I thought about it, man. I was like, man, I could be a coach and stuff, but I don't be taking my shirt off and posting pictures and thirst traps and all this crap. And everyone tells me, why the fuck not? You know, you have a decent body. You're very smart with it. And you're very, you know, you're well versed in this, you know, field. So, but I got other things to focus on. You know, like the truck and the menus and all that stuff. Like I really got to get that shit going, bro, because that's just sitting there. And every month I pay fucking $300 for the insurance in that food truck. And I'm not even using it. I've been paying insurance for like 2 years on that truck and haven't been using it. So imagine, do the math. How much money have I spent eating shit with that food truck? And the food truck was making me $53,000 a month. What the fuck? Why? You know, so I just got to spend a couple more $1,000 to get it up and running again and get the licensing, and I'm good to go. So I'm gonna focus on that first. And then once I focus on that and get that running to where I have somebody working for me running the truck, you know, I have more time to myself. So I'll have more time to be online, maybe become a fitness coach, you know what I'm saying? Collaborate with certain gyms, you know what I mean? And just fucking do that, bro. I'll make it from there. Trust me. I'm gonna make shit happen. I got a lot of recipes for success once the truck is on. A lot of investments that I'm gonna put in play, and you know, things that are just gonna help me become the person that I've been wanting to be for years. You know, I wasn't in the right state of mind. You know, I thought, you know, fast money, live fast, whatever, make money fast, spend it fast. That never worked out. So, you know, it's so exciting, dude. So, am I supposed to? No, this is not fucking. Once it becomes liquid form, so I have to refrigerate this and this. So I have to take this in. These two I'm gonna put in a Ziploc and put them away, and then I'm gonna go. And so I'm gonna end this video though, because I'm gonna sit down and do something. I gotta figure something out, bro. Got loud. Deuces. I hope y'all liked my video of the, you know, reconstituting my peptides. So this is day one. What day is it? September 8th, motherfucker. So let's see in about a fucking month. Let's see how I'm looking. You know, I still got my little chichos. You know what I'm saying? I'm not completely fucking shredded. I got my little chicho there. You know what I'm saying? But that little chicho gonna be gone. You'll see. I promise you. September 8th, bro. I'm gonna check back in with my chicho. October 8th. I'll see you on 31 days. I'm probably see you tomorrow, but you ain't gonna see my stomach.